Hey, it's Danganronpa.
It's your boys.
We're here.
And we're queer. And
Yeah.
Danganronpa is a good video game. Except for when your favorite characters die.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our Guess the Victim quiz.
A victim quiz, not a culprit quiz?
The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out, boring crap.
Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden? It is okay. I am sure everyone is happy.
How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me!
Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with this nonsense all the time.
That's the right answer, Monodam.
Why? He hasn't said anything.
Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Posthumous.
I said it right. What are you talking about?
Whatever. Oh, Daddy, you didn't know to reveal these kind of behind-the-scenes details.
Dying makes you more popular? Then we gotta die soon too.
Did it send the tweet?
Did it not? It's not been.
It's
been skipping the tweet every time I go live.
Weird.
Even though I type it out.
Well, what did you type? I can just write it again.
We're live with Danganronpa. With more The Murder Trial. Please join us at twitch.tv/MagicBridge. So yeah, that was the tweet I regretted. He is all that remains of a once powerful something.
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime.
Woo! This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa! This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary. What? Logic does not compute.
Remains of a once powerful
Huh? Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime.
Showtime. You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious.
That doesn't sound scary at all. I bet that was a pun.
Probably.
Because I'm pretty sure in Japanese the words for scary and delicious are very close.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Mola Guy. I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Huh? Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Yo, he's gonna murk one of them. That's for damn sure.
What if he works both?
Oh, it's a double murder trial. You're right. Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? See, I'm growing more suspicious of him because of how insistent he is on this. But I get it. Like, if they don't think of the fact that all 3 rooms could be rigged, but somebody would think of that. Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes? Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat? Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit. She dumb like me. And she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already. Yeah.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
What?
What? I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now you're all saying I killed them. I just don't care anymore.
I don't care anymore.
I don't care anymore.
Himiko.
do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, the game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it. That's not the problem. Damn it, don't tell me you've given up!
Himiko, don't give up!
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial.
Just shut up! I told you I'm too tired.
It's getting
It's all
worse.
just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore. What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko is the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
That's
Saying
not...
literally only me, making me the culprit.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko, not that kind of person! Gota can tell by Himiko's face! Let me see your face mask, boy!
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of
Stupid.
handling a complicated crime. Yeah, she's not big brain.
Yeah. I also think Himiko's not the culprit, somehow. Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities. The possibilities are endless.
That does seem like a rather pointless quest.
No, it's not! We gotta be strong! Gotta keep thinking! Then we might find new truth! So no give up, Himiko!
Yeah.
Himiko, I know how you feel. Yeah, I felt the same way after Kaede died.
I too felt, yeah.
But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up for the sake of everyone who died. And so I will force you to keep going.
You can lie. This is the one where you can lie.
Oh, okay.
In the first non-stop debate after the psych tax... Nope, wrong one. That was the previous one. In the first non-stop debate after the intermission, when Samugi says, "What if someone steered her?" lie with the caged child.
The 3 empty rooms. Why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there?
Was trap only in that room?
Ah.
Other rooms may be trapped too!
That's the correct one.
Yeah, even if Himiko correct.
Or you can lie. Someone else could have set that trap.
Wait, why did I shoot that? Whoops. Wow, I still
don't
got the seconds for it. Nice. Yeah. The culprit's plan were to make Himiko a suspect. They might have persuaded her to choose that room somehow. But how? And what would that tell us? Alright, so I shoot...
You lie on
Himiko's
Samugi's
decision,
yes.
was it not? Shit. Well. Of the 3 empty rooms.
You still could have hit it.
Yeah, probably, but... Liz, I got 4 fucking minutes to nail it, okay? I love how Gonta actually said something very founded. So, like, you know. That was Himiko's decision. Da, da, da. Nope. God damn it. I fucking
You have
hate
to
this
hold it to
game.
lie.
I hate this goddamn game.
Are you sure you don't hate yourself?
A little bit.
The mechanics are clear.
Yeah, but it's steered. You know, like the sentence. Now I have a whole ass 3 minutes to get it right. So basically, 3 more tries, give or take. God fucking damn it! I'm an idiot, Ninja. I'm an idiot.
I know this about you.
I don't know if you knew, but I'm a fucking idiot. I'm extra dumb.
I believe the real solution to this is fuck, what's his name? Koichi. Koichi's like thing that happened.
Fuck!
And you still missed.
It's because I ran out of focus. I'm so mad.
Just like me on this stream. Why don't you just fucking start it when the moment she starts talking? Oh my god!
Oh,
in my
I
defense,
fucking hate
in
me.
my defense of what I said, you hesitated.
God damn it. I hate me. It sucks being me.
It sucks to be me.
It does.
So
Like,
sucks to
imagine
be
being this
me.
stupid. You bitch!
Bam!
V perjury.
We flied.
If implicating Himiko was the plan, then disrupting that plan might teach us something. For that reason, I have to lie.
You don't.
Tsurugi is correct. I believe Himiko was being set up. Himiko only picked that room because Kiyo wanted it as dark as possible. No, in order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so even with the lights off, it's still not dark enough. That's not dark enough.
Then what about the empty rooms?
Even if Himiko did choose an empty room because of what Kiyo said, are you saying she chose the middle room by pure coincidence? The culprit gambled on the middle room being picked through coincidence? That seems highly improbable. It's literally a 1 in 3 chance, bud. That is true. The culprit wouldn't have left that to chance. But maybe they didn't. Perhaps they manipulated Himiko somehow. However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this. No more. I told you it's too much of a pain. Just do the voting or whatever. She's starting to turn a little bit northern.
Right? Himiko.
I'm trying so hard to avoid Gump that I went too far north. I'm pretty sure it didn't matter which room Himiko chose.
Because I ate
slide
shit on
didn't
the
matter.
floorboard. What do you mean?
It's getting kind of boring.
It's getting kind of boring, so I'll explain.
Also, Shuichi lied again. By the way, everybody.
For literally no reason. She didn't choose the middle by coincidence. Each room was the same to begin with.
Each room same? That's what I said.
Remember what Gonta said earlier? Maybe the culprit placed traps in all the rooms? I'm pretty sure this is where it connects. Well,
I see.
that was correct. Before the trial, I hurt myself checking all the rooms.
Ah, that's right.
He was trying to lie, Mola guy. I guess there was no crosspiece support the floorboards, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck.
Kokichi found another loose floorboard in one of the other rooms.
Oh, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
F.
But hold on, there was also a loose floorboard in the next room.
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one. I am trying to fix my audio again. I did something to my headphone cable and now I can't hear. There
Yeah,
we
you
go.
shouldn't have spilled Coke all over it.
Well, you know.
Thrice.
Shut up. We don't talk about it.
This is you.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select the room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
Oh. I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Good
Especially, yeah. Right?
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
save. Yeah.
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
And thank you. Live life facing forward. I'm sorry. Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory.
Yeah.
We're all trying to keep promises to the dead. Except for Rantaro, I didn't really know him that much. This trial, it's not just for our lives, but for everyone who's died as well. Whoops. I skipped something.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko. starting to turn a little bit caboose. What the fuck is this voice?
That's right. So let's do our best. Oh, I should have done caboose for fucking Gonta.
Too late, bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, all right. I'm not gonna say it to pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Do not say everyone. After all, the blackened is still among us. Like a fungus.
Jeez, there you go, killing the mood like usual.
More like killing the harmony, am I right?
But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I expect from my soul bro.
Your soul, bro.
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time have some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, it's a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards. Isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic. Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Ah, that's it. That must be the reason.
This one's obvious.
Yeah. Shut up. Don't tell me. Because
Please tell me you don't need your help. Please tell me you
Shut
don't
up.
need my help.
Shut up.
This.
Hang on. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Oh my god. Why did no one step on the floorboards, Swissy?
That doesn't seem
That
like
doesn't seem like it's
I thought it
related.
was like the time of day. Hang on. Everyone's staring at me. I think I'm a fraud. Alright, hold up. Hold up. I got this.
Do you? Nope. That was under the floor.
I know.
I'm only half paying attention because I'm trying to paint my nails right now. I just know you're wrong. Well, what reason would they have not had for stepping on a part of the floor?
Before the seance?
Yes. Because there were people fucking... Hi, Respine. There were people fucking moving through that room the whole time. During the seance while you were getting shit set up.
Whoa!
Why did nobody step on the thing?
I didn't realize I ran
Did
out
you
of
run
time.
out of time?
Like, is it the fucking circle?
Yeah.
Why?
The thing that was... The thing that they specifically said, hey, don't step on this.
But no, the question was phrased weird, okay? They said, why did nobody step on any of the cross pieces?
Is that what it says? Oh, the ones in any of the rooms, probably.
Yeah, that's what it said. Like, am I crazy? It said all the rooms. Like, why did nobody step on that? I assume they meant all the rooms. So, fuck me, I guess. It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
We were told very specifically not to fucking step on it.
Yo, what if the magic circle is fucking bullshit? Oh my god, are we gonna read the book and see that it's bullshit? Oh. Also
Maybe.
a stock in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse, because that sounds like bullshit. Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within this circle, so that's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick. That was part of the culprit's plans, too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit. There's no doubt in my mind. They're the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive. Well, I don't know about the motive, but you know.
There's only
Hello,
one person
sir.
that makes any fucking sense.
Yeah. Hello, bitch. Kiyo. Was it you?
I always love how he asks about it, not goes like, it was you, it's was it you?
Right. Whatever are you talking about? I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Huh? Kiyo?
Why do you suspect me? Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Besides you, of course. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kiyo? Answer already! Did you do it?
What is so funny? I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear that you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first. The culprit stepped on that exact floorboard, even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I can move along the wall with my hand. Wait a minute, maybe. Did you figure it out? Because I figured it out like 10 years ago. That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see it all. They used...
The Sixth Sense.
No. Smell? I guess?
Doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem right. They used their sense of smell.
What? Was there anything that smelled?
I was wrong.
Oh, God. I mean, I guess hearing would be the only other thing, right?
No.
Not. Why would it be touch?
There was a thing on the ground made of salt.
Oh, yeah. The culprit used touch. They didn't see, they felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So it probably used something besides the wall to remove, right? Fuck.
Were there any other markers within reach? Of course the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort. No, I'm sure there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the scene. I know it.
Oh.
Magic circle. Wait. C-I-R-C-L-E. Okay. I don't know why for a minute my brain thought that circle was fucking 5 letters.
Just trying to dry my nail polish. Don't mind me elbowing shit.
Yeah, no worries. Man, I'm so glad I don't have to prevent shit from hitting each other in this one.
Right? This is by far the least stressful version.
Give me circle. There we go.
The hint is here, the answer is the same as part of the answer to a question you've just answered.
Right. That's it. The magic circle. They used the magic circle. Remember, the magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark. I see. So Kiyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
Indeed.
Maybe. What's it to ya?
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong. What?
Why?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like? Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room. Well, you could walk inward until you
That was me, but
Oh. Subway. When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes? You could get to it.
but you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
Have him draw it right fucking now. Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on. I see. Another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever. Everyone, may I have your attention, please? Hell yeah,
Oh,
Kibo.
Jesus.
You got photos, don't you?
What a pain. We really don't have any way to check it now.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
God fucking damn it. May I have your attention?
Ah, God.
Yeah, I said cut that out. It's too bright.
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Miyu add another function to my body in addition to the flashlight. What the? No way. Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Oh, God. What is it?
Alright, so what is this function? I ask nervously.
It's an image recording function.
Huh? Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try. Ready?
That's a fucking wild function.
Word.
Mom said it's my turn to play on the Xbox. Oh my god.
I know what the thumbnail is for this week.
Hang on, I'll get a good screenshot. Fuck. That is so good.
Oh, you don't need to. The wiki's working again.
Oh, nice.
That's where I pull most of them.
Yeah,
God.
anyway.
From your mouth?
Sorry, what? I thought I said that. I've also used magic like that before.
Prove it. This printout is my memory
Well,
of being kicked out of the seance.
There are card tricks that allow you to do the
Yeah.
like pull one out of your mouth.
I feel like Himiko would try it and then fucking choke.
Oh God!
I'm dying.
joking.
Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself. Okay, got it.
Came out of your mouth.
I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth.
Bleh.
Shook it like a Polaroid picture. So this is the magic circle used for the seance. Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything? The lines. Notice anything? Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I do. But which line do I click? I guess that works.
I don't think it matters.
Alright.
I doubt it would have you be that specific.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kiyo's lie. My lie. You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners, which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
Well, because Himiko noticed, and because of Kibo too.
Hey, where's my thanks? I'm the one who installed that function onto Kibo.
But why?
Yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Porn. Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to Analyze my You lost me.
Analyze my turds.
You lost me. You just dropped so far on the tier list.
You're what? Why?
You just... Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality. Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so... See, you're all grossed out. This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan.
We're talking about your poop. No one cares.
You
Kiyo,
killed
you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
Fuck. So, Kiyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Yep.
Not that fast, please. Well, since you've given me the option, I most certainly will object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion. Unimportant? Now I shall bear witness to your ability, Shuichi. Do entertain me, rather.
Do not entertain me.
While somebody else reads in my voice, because I'm not paying attention anymore.
Oh boy. Cool. Alright, so I'm here now, and I sound exactly the same as I do. If you are going to claim that I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko. The only person
who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. The only people who could have placed the sickle are Koichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
Fuck.
So simply put,
I can't remember
not
what
the killer.
part he had in it.
The
Shit.
sheet. I'll help you.
Ah,
I'll help you with that
thanks.
one. He put the sheet on it.
I'm sure that Kiyo is the culprit. He had a way of getting that murder weapon. I can prove it.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko, but the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
God damn it. I
So
love
simply
it.
put, I am not the killer.
By the way, you've gone Dr. Evil with him in a way, and I love it.
I have
I'm
actually.
sure he
Let's see.
is. Yep. $1 billion.
The only one who could have collected the sickle, but the only people who could have placed the sickle are. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
Incorrect, Dr. Evil.
And now I will go back to my other voice.
Or will he?
Oh no.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kiyo.
Why make billions when we can make millions?
That was done by covering the cage with the white cloth. Slick moves, Kiyo. If that is your real name. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor. Wonderful, that's exactly correct. You know what, I like this voice better anyway, it's fine.
That was easy.
What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already? Bad boy.
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now, alas.
So it was you. You killed Tenko.
Let me guess, you'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen. Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die. What you talking about, Kiyo? You still
Solid
don't understand, right? I killed Tenko. That is the truth, but it is meaningless in this class trial. Oh, fuck, he's right.
Meaningless. You mean
Fuck.
Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Are you... Is this... Fucker. God damn it. Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
A trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie, too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab? So why was he trying to shift the blame onto Himiko so much? I guess because it didn't matter in the end, but...
Didn't want to get caught still.
I guess.
We can't figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie. That's not necessarily true.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There's a non-zero... there is a non-zero possibility that Kiyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how he feels, I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I work really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kiyo? Chill, dude.
That's enough, it's voting time, I'm gonna vote for him.
No! Stop! Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie. What if we did and he was the one who murdered Angie? Like if we just voted right now and all voted for him, and he's just like, oh, shit.
Well, titties.
Well, titties.
Is it Kiyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying. You killed Tenko and Angie.
Now hold on, jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case might have more juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that. Anyway you look at this case, Kiyo is obviously the culprit. Oh, it's gonna be one of these things.
There's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
Uh-oh.
Whoa-wee! Wow! This argument is getting intense. At times like this...
Wow! Wow! Oh, yeah!
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own
More phenomenal.
I know how it's pronounced, okay?
Yippee! I've been waiting for this.
My mouth just doesn't like it.
Why were you waiting for it?
Kiyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kiyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts.
Can't vote.
I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone.
Debate scrum.
Yo, what if he's lying to get to the actual culprit, though? That would be a well-played fucking lie. Can't hear me?
Can't hear you. Too busy headbanging.
Oh, I see. What if I skipped it? Vote now. Don't vote yet.
I should read.
We don't know certain that Kiyo killed Angie, you know? He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her. Nani? Anyone could have entered my lab. Oh. Oops.
Well, that's not it.
The katana was found in
Katana
Kiyo.
in Kiyo's lab.
What the fuck was I doing? Anyone could have entered my lab, I say again.
If you look at Tenko, but he not blackened. Ah!
Perhaps there's the second Blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use this new rule set to protect him all along. Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
He solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
Shit. Not yet. There's still another mystery to resolve. Come before us away. When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together. If we vote now, we'll never know the truth. We'll never know the truth. We have to defend that point.
Kiyo killed Tenko and Angie.
No, he fucking didn't. He forced his way into the lab and killed her. But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab. Dipshit.
The katana was found in Kiyo's lab.
Yeah, I don't know what I was going for. Anyone could have done that shit.
It's a Tenko, but Blackened. Ah!
Perhaps there's a second Blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to... Oh. Not possible. That rule was added after both murders. They were done dead, so.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
Not yet. There's still another mystery to... Yeah, words are hard, okay?
Ready to button match? Crouch, bind, set. Good every time.
At the end was very good.
Ass!
Yep. It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder. Mystery? What kind of mystery? Well, Kiyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder. Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. Alright.
You remember?
Kinda.
It was something you pointed out, I think.
Yeah. It was like the blood, wasn't it? Under the floor.
Yeah. It's quite far from where Tenko's blood was dripping.
Yeah. The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That blood stain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers. Also, the blood stain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet. Because, you know, she just died.
She literally just died.
Well, that's
We
weird.
found her
Why was
at the
that one?
moment.
Why was that blood stain the only dry one?
Just felt like it, I guess. What do you fucking think? The blood stain under the floorboard was dry because... it was there before Tenko was killed. I mean, technically...
I think the top one is the correct one.
Okay. That's a tricky one. I mean...
the second one is also technically correct.
Yeah. The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance.
That should make it clear whose blood it was. Kiyo.
Well, I mean... Nope. I don't know if Kiyo got cut at all. I mean, we don't have proof, but he's covered in bandages, so whatever. But...
Right. He gets cut all day, every day. That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's, it was Angie's.
Yeah. Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. The possibilities are endless. We assume that the student council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the... oh, fuck. I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out.
Oh, that's why there was duct tape.
Well, I thought it was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms. Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then? The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Did Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now, too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
What if it's not him? Shit. Angie left her lab on her own and headed to her room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true? Or a fucking lie? Can I lie?
Nope.
Oh.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
Oh, she wanted a candle to burn the Necronomicon.
Yeah.
Keep herself awake at night. She would have had hot wax on her body.
That sounds like something only you would do, Miyu.
What did Kokichi see? Something Angie did. There has to be a clue there. Yeah, I fucking got it. I'm not an idiot this time. Left her lab on her own. Why would she go into an empty room? Shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles. She wanted a candle!
God, a Ken doll? Why would she want a Ken doll?
Candle! Somebody candle!
So Bobby can have a husband. That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle. Yeah, for Kiki Wax play. No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead. After preparing
the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Then did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
Fucking shit, dude. Oh, jeez.
Sam.
That's right, there's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
That's when the culprit attacked her.
Thonk.
That's why there was dried blood under floor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance.
Yeah.
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died. For some reason.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will, or maybe the power of magic.
It's neither, I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room and then moved to the lab. Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved. What if it's paint? What if it's fucking paint?
That'd be really fucking funny.
Right? I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room. Clicking. Thank you. She was killed after she was carried to her lab. That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that.
I think the Monokuma file says it, doesn't it?
I
mean, that might not be right. Let me double check. Oh, she does have 2 injuries.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And one of them is not the one that murdered her.
Yeah. Yeah. That was not bleeding as much as it should. So I guess it would be the forehead injury
I think so.
that I would present, yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at a guide, I know so, but...
Well. The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
No, the killing game.
Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab. And it was there that the culprit finished her off.
Oh. All clear. This is all clear? What are you all talking about? All clear? What is all clear? What are you? All clear? What are you all, what are?
What? What?
Nani desu?
Come again?
Okay. Sweet core Kiyo, calm yourself.
No!
Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them. What? You must teach these ignorant children a lesson. Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them. What the hell are you mumbling about? You give me the goddamn willies. Not yet. Nothing is clear at all. It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense impenetrable fog. Nothing is clear at all. Jesus Christ.
The Puddle Showdown.
This is my least favorite.
Angie was attacked in the empty room first. And then carried to the blah blah blah. Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion. You intend to poison our minds with your delusion?
Yes, I do. It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body, and not a single drop of blood fell? The empty room had no blood stains. Even if you wiped them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence, was there, Shuichi? There was evidence.
Yeah. The culprit carried Angie in such a way that wouldn't leave any blood behind. I'm sure there's a clue at the scene that proves it. I need to confront Kiyo with that evidence. I can't be thrown off by his pleas. Yes.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body, and not a single drop of blood fell? What am I doing? The empty hallway in the room had no bloodstains. Even if you wiped them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence, was there, Shuichi?
Yes, there fucking was! He shouts.
Duct tape!
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
The what?
What? It was wrapped around her head to stop the...
Angie's body?
Yeah, that. It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape! Gonta didn't notice at all!
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it. Must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up? Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder. I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie. Kibo.
Now hold on.
Is it still gonna throw me a fucking curveball? Because there's some shit to explain.
You got there.
It's you, Kiyo. You killed Angie. Yeah! What the fuck? So it's true?
Oh, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
You killed both of them! Why? Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why did you kill them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident? She doesn't have a voice. An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan. Oh, because Tenko volunteered.
Which one?
The murder that was an accident. Oh. Well, the person might not have been the attempt, but you know.
Yeah, he was probably just planning to kill someone.
Right. Interesting. In what way? Oh, she walked in on him doing his thing, I bet.
Ah.
Setup. Yeah. Angie's murder was an accident.
I don't remember. I don't remember, but that sounds right to me.
What? Tenko was an accident?
That's right. Kiyo originally planned to kill someone with the seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
He just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then
He should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. You get bonus points for killing more than sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kiyo? Why you kill two of your friends?
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Kiyo. Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over.
Hey.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Someone? He's just talking to himself, and why the hell's he wearing lipstick? No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Kiyo. Yes, thanks. Blah, that creeps me the fuck out. No evidence? There's no evidence that he killed Angie? You're wrong. There is evidence. Sorry, Wachagayo. What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes? They have before. The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kiyo. Good.
Yes.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize. Apologize. Come on, apologize.
Seriously, what the hell is happening?
I have no idea what's happening with Kiyo, but I'm not fucking apologizing. But I know what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him.
Are you ready for DDR?
I sure am.
Or not DDR, a different thing. Horrifying, by the way.
Oh, fuck. I forgot how it works.
I have
Okay,
nothing to do with it. You are simply wrong. Yeah, I didn't do. Yes, I didn't do it.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna stop.
Alright, I was definitely holding that, but okay.
You still have to hold it in time.
Oh, I see.
You have to, like, hold it for, like, a quarter.
I see. Fuck, my dude.
Swissy, you're so bad.
I'm trying so hard.
Did you expect Kiyo to be crazy, Susie?
Yeah. I didn't expect a split personality kind of thing going on again.
Oh, it's even weirder, my dude.
I imagine.
Getting close.
Fucking the errors. Fuck.
Some of the ones you're missing aren't even ones he's blocking out.
Well, when it's the first one in a line, it's hard. Final blow.
Final blow. Move floor reboard.
Shut up.
He moved the floor reboard.
He sure did. Kiyo hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick. Oh, the bloodstain.
That's why there was a bloodstain on the bottom of it. I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Angie's blood?
Blood that spattered when their blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the bloodstain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in the place at the time of the attack. Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered underneath it. Kiyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used. How? If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick, it means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie. I believe that while Kiyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in, and he cold-cocked her with the floorboard.
Whack.
All you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
So it's true. This is the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end. Alright, Shuichi, I'll leave the final to you. Finale, rather. Bring down the house. 365 degrees. Burn it down the house.
Yep.
Shuichi, please put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake, and this class trial.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time. Kiyo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess. Closing argument. Who was the culprit with the saw in the empty room? Sickle. Yeah, I mean. What weapon knocked Angie unconscious?
Well, you need 7 points for these fucking things?
Sure do.
You gotta get out all of them before the rest unlock shit.
Yeah. What was compressing the injury on Angie's head while she was carried? Stuck duct tape. Which was the name of my high school band. What weapon killed Angie?
The sliding lock.
The sickle placed to kill. No. Whose effigy was stabbed with the katana? The handle of the specific katana to hit the slide lock.
Good try.
I mean, I got
Gave
it.
an honest effort.
When Angie's body was found, who unlocked the door?
It's So see, oh, you weren't. I don't think you were here for that. But somebody in the chat last night when I was doing Soups Casual for actually that might have been earlier today. No, I think it was last. I don't remember. Anyway, they said something in the chat like, "Want to be famous? Buy DMs or whatever, or buy subs from this website." And I banned them. And I have a whisper from that same person with the same message.
Just now?
Maybe not just now. I noticed the notification a while ago, but I didn't look at it.
Nice. We're becoming famous. What weapon did the culprit set up on the iron cage? Sickle place to kill. Who besides Kokichi was responsible for extinguishing the candles? The path. How was the culprit able to move around in the darkness during the seance? The path. I don't know why I've done this, by the way, but you know. When the culprit approached the cage.
There's only one more thing you can use. Remove the gold leaf katana. That's a while ago.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
The katana was what killed her, yeah.
Shink. Alright.
Alright, all your shit unlocks now. You just shouldn't move over it unlocks it automatically.
Kichi's lockpicking.
I don't know if you just want to do it in order or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I say
says he'll
yeah,
make an account
not
and
doing
follow us with it if we pay him. The perfect plan.
Alright. You know, I thought it would say fucking Kokichi was, but you know. Or not Kokichi, Kiyo.
Or Kiyo. It was me. It was me, Barry. You're right next to it.
Yeet.
There you go.
Thump. Let's look back at the first murder. It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit into whoever picked a room.
Zin zin, zin zin, zin zin.
Yo, how did he plan to get people to do the seance without Angie first dying? Because that's literally the only reason anybody agreed to it.
He was probably just going to bother them with that until somebody said, "Oh, fine, let's do it."
Right. To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms.
Flop, 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 zzz, zzz.
However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Hello.
Clack.
Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit. The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head.
Flop. No, sorry, Doria.
Rip. I thought it said, oh, rip.
Oh, rip.
The floor said, oh, rip. The culprit did not
F.
want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. The blood drop spells F on the floor. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding.
Well, good thing they just had duct tape.
Right. Well, it's an art lab. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her
It
to
wasn't,
the
though.
research
It was an
lab.
empty room.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, it was late at night. He had plenty of time. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. Thought really quickly on his feet, that's for sure.
Thump.
But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick.
Slam.
And welcome to the jam! Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab.
Click.
Locked the front door from inside.
Slash.
And took out the katana they brought from their own lab.
Thud.
Jesus. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her.
Clatter, clatter. Hurt, hurt.
Then to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down.
Hurt.
Thinking we were all dumbasses who would think it was part of the thing. There were 2 reasons for this. To overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere, and the other was the key to locking the room.
Stab.
The culprit stuck the katana into Kaide's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. Ha! That was good.
Slam.
After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door. Suddenly, Kaide came back to life. It was spinning so fast she won. Once released, the effigy began spinning and the gold leaf katana with it.
Click.
The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
Yeah, they weren't on a clock or anything. It fucking...
Right? Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside.
Tick, tick.
Then this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body.
Bang!
What's all this then? But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. For some reason.
They really wanted to do their thing.
Right? To do that, they manipulated us into performing the seance.
Which, to be fair, there was absolutely no reason to do other than the fact that he'd already set it all up.
Right? Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko.
Rock.
A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Bonk. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Then Kokichi and I tripped, dropping the iron cage on Tenko's head and killing her cleanly. It was us. We were the murderer. Sorry, Kokichi. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit.
Probably planned to do the seance originally as a backup when Angie's ritual would fail. Possibly.
Yeah, maybe. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. But would it have failed? Because Monokuma said he wasn't lying.
Well,
While they were covering the cage with the cloth, they secretly placed the sickle. Like, with some fucking finesse.
thud, thud.
Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. Sickle falls out. Oh shit, where'd that come from? Holy shit. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder
Somebody
weapon in
could have
place.
gotten hurt. I'll take
Right.
this and put it somewhere safe.
It's a secret mouse tool that we'll use later. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance.
The seance.
There's a lot of fucking acts in this one.
It was a wild one.
Yeah. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Cage Child song. The Nicolas Cage Child song.
Shuichi
Fucking-
just looks like he's yelling it.
Right? Ah, Cage Child. I can't remember the lyrics.
At last, long last.
Yeah, that one.
That's the only part I remember.
When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium. But our culprit had another plan: commit murder in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide. They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along.
They fell for the salt. It was a clever ruse.
And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck.
Steal a car.
Oh my god. By the sickle on top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes and we didn't even see it. I mean, technically true. After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance.
Bam!
And discovered Tenko's body.
Dash.
While we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room.
There's a hole in the corner of the room.
Yep.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate the dark.
Oh, that's an image.
However, the culprit didn't know that Kiyo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Ah, the smiling zipper. Kiyo
that's old.
Shinguji, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders. Why won't you die? You're guilty of crimes against Skyrim inner people. What say you in your defense? That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Sweet core Kiyo. There are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit. Yeah, okay.
So, you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately, yes. Yes, it's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends. What?
Fucking what?
100 Friends? Okay. It was my dream to make 100 friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate. I was so close to 100. What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this. Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this cookie bastard and be done with it already. Roger that. 1 voting time coming up. Boy, glad he didn't listen to Himiko earlier.
The heart racing excitement, Daz.
The heart racing excitement?
As the Blackened and the Spotless finally face off.
It's voting time.
Voting time.
I vote Monokuma. I vote Kaede.
You're getting down to a point where you can't do this.
Says you. Watch me. I'll fucking do it. I don't care. I'll vote for my goddamn self. Really
Actually, if he'd listened to Himiko earlier, the result would have been the same. Just fucking vote, dog.
Oh.
Why are you like this?
I don't know. Now then, it seems the voting is finished. Let's see the result. I don't know, just for the comedic effect of it, I guess. Which one of you bastards voted for me?
Who did this?
Also, that's implying
Wow.
even Kiyo voted for himself.
Well, I mean, you were right about him.
That's fair.
Kaede also voted for herself.
That's fair. Who will be chosen as the black?
Fucking... Well, I don't even remember
The
her
maid
name.
voted for us.
The maid voted for us because she was an asshole.
Right. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? I feel like one of you made the dreadfully wrong one, but that's a good thing it's a majority vote.
Hooray! Mono coins!
Yay. Travel in money.
All rise. She had to make the country great again.
Man, look at that shit.
You did miss a thing.
B. 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 Wait, so I can go back? Oh, back route, I see.
Yeah, the back
That's
means
what I
you
want
take
there.
the back route.
Yeah. Awesome. Next.
And you did just straight up not answer a question once.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Wow, seriously? You're correct again. Amazing. This is the 3rd correct verdict in a row. There's only been 3 of these fucks? Jesus. We're dropping like flies, guys. Which is my least favorite restaurant. Flies, guys. If you manage
Guys,
to get...
burgers, and flies. There's just so many goddamn flies.
There's too many. Get them out of here. If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round. That's impossible.
How's this gonna last this long?
Nah.
It's finally over.
No, not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Kiyo, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko?
Yeah, he no need to kill them both, no matter what motive he have.
Motive?
Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder?
Don't tell me. Were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaito?
Shut up! I never said I was scared.
The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. It was bloodlust. Nothing to do with it. Because we're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that. So it has nothing to do with the motive?
Then why?
For the one that I love. There is someone that I love. From the bottom of my heart. Someone so dear. Someone I long for.
Oh boy.
I feel like I'm about to get big yikesed. I love her
Give
with
it
all
time.
my heart, and she loves me with all her heart. Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love.
Also, he's fucking shredded.
Yeah, he is. No matter what anyone
At least
says.
in this thing.
Right?
Well, who
Bring
the
about
fuck
your
is
perfect love life? Fuck yeah. Some of us ain't that lucky.
it? So to see this lover of yours, you had to escape. That's why you killed Angie and Tenko? But why did you need to kill both of them?
If you asked if I did this to escape this place, my answer would be no. Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Inside? To look at me, I'm not his lover.
I didn't say. No, calm down. No one would want a disgusting shit stuff bitch like you anyway.
What the what?
Did she say curse sploosh?
Curse flute.
Fuck, I hate her so much.
She's so good. though.
Kiyo, who is it? Who's this person you love?
Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy. I mean inside me. Yes, the one I love lives inside me. My dearest sister. Oh, yikes.
There you go.
Sister? Yikes. Don't look at me. I'm not his sister.
Well, duh. If you was his sister, he would have killed himself already. Fuck, dude.
Bruh.
Your sister, but you didn't say she. Didn't you say she was your lover?
It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover.
Yuck.
Yuck, indeed.
Collective yuck.
I love how there's an asterisk and it says no physical connection. I kind of doubt that. I loved her so deeply, and she loved me so deeply. The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us. They called it forbidden love, but none could stop the love we shared. Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth. Stop. The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth. Stop. Cut it out.
Maybe that means he's not shredded if there's no physical connection.
That is why, for my beloved sister, I had to.
You had to escape from here, right?
No, I had to kill for her. What? Sister was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely. Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend.
One. Okay.
Alright. One of these things is not like the other.
I feel like there was a middle step there, but you were just skipping over.
Right? So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dear deceased sister. Deceased? My sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right? Fuck. For sister's sake, I've killed many. To send her 100 friends. They were all wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends. What? This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible. Sister is very happy. Yes, Kiyo, I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not lonely.
Could it be that the lipstick version of Kiyo is...
I am Kiyo's older sister. Thank you for looking after my little brother.
Shame that you had to kill him in the end, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes.
After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad. But sister came to save me. She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me. Now I can see her wherever I want. Whenever I want, I mean. I'm never lonely. That's wonderful, Kiyo. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious? Is this really a spirit?
He's just delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love. Nani? That's how you die, by the way, saying shit to her. Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick.
You said killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the two you killed here? What? Seems like he was already crazy before he got here. He didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just want to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I
Well-
only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sister's friends. Only girls? I see. So when we were deciding on who should be the medium... Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Oh yeah, he didn't really explain that, did he? He said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here. And besides Maki and Miyu, they were all worthy. Bruh! All worthy of being sisters' friends.
All worthy.
Hey, how come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care.
And the second victim could have been me. Tenko died in place of me. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spiritually... Oh, sorry. I can't think of anyone but... No, I'll do it.
It cut to her, and so I thought it was her.
Yeah, I also thought that. That's why I was confused.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for Sister. She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko.
Huh? Infiltrate? Really?
But how did you... It was obvious to me. I have studied many people. Yes, she stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. All for her beloved friend. I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for Sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko.
Yeah.
Though I was planning on having you become Sister's friend too, eventually.
What? You do all that for...
Wow, you did all that just to kill. For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive. You were interested in the caged child just so you could use it to kill someone, right?
It interested me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that. I wanted to kill for Sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling.
Yeah.
Kaido, are you okay? You look kind of pale.
Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kiyo right now.
Allow me to explain, though. I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place. But Angie walked in on me preparing, and I ended up killing her a different way. So I figured I may as well kill someone else, too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste the seance trick I prepared.
You're talking like you killed her just because you could.
No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to Sister.
Kiyo, you're such a thoughtful little brother, but it was bad to get greedy.
You're right. Because of that, now I can't send 100 friends to Sister.
Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Kiyo's crime.
I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand.
I do not understand, and also this sucks.
Yep.
That's right, killing 2 friends for your dead sister? That's wrong! That's so wrong!
Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after Sister's death. Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right. Even though I'm a ghost now, I am always by Kiyo's side. And I have his stupid lips too, so I stumble a lot.
Thank you, Sister. I love you.
Got it out already! I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing's making sense. It's not fair. Why did Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair?
Because death is unfair.
Yeah.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Well, if you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game? Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it.
If people were
You shut the
watching
fuck
this. Knock out the bullshit. Only stick fucks would enjoy watching this.
Hey, hell yeah, if I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching.
The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. But my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends. I think I shall go and see her now, my beloved sister. I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I can see her again now.
It's alright, sweet Kiyo. Come to me.
Looks like you're already prepared. Now then, let's get started. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time. Punishment time.
Punishment time!
Is it really a punishment, though? My beloved sister, at long last, I'll finally get to see you again. Yes.
None of
now
this
on,
is good, Himiko. That's why it's called war. I mean, the killing game.
No one will try to stop us. We can be together without having to hide our love from others.
Wait, I can't accept this.
Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be accepted. Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease? The living must find a reason, however forced, to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What?
That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live a life that faces death? I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate anthropologist, Kiyo Shinguji. I will watch over you all as a ghost. As your friend, I will watch over you. It won't be just me, Kiyo. All those who died will be watching. I'll be watching to see how you face the death of your friends. I'll be watching forever and ever. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Are we sick for watching this? I'm looking at you, YouTube viewer. Nah, you guys are great. Wink.
Wink. Kiyo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Whoa.
Oh.
Oh. Well, one of the Monocubs is dying. Or both.
Cultural melting pot.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, they spin him real good.
Ugh. Spin the ween.
They literally just fucking had him in bondage gear.
Right? Somebody's getting shoved in that fire.
Why is he bleeding from his eyes from being burned alive? That's not how that works.
Yeah, who can say? Oh!
Oh.
I don't know, maybe his lungs popped or something. It fucked all his shit up. Nani? Holy shit.
Oh god.
Feeling salty, boy?
Fuck.
I don't get it. Why is salt a thing? Is that a ghost thing?
So yeah, salt is supposed to defend against spirits.
Ah, so his sister was against him all along.
I guess. If that's how we're meant to interpret that.
I guess. What?
No, Monotone, why? It was the bullying.
What the? To think my cute child would commit quote-unquote suicide.
After killing two of his friends.
Ah,
Brothers,
so
even.
Cute. It's so freaking cute that he would kill himself because he couldn't get along.
Monotone committed suicide? Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. He worries that Monotone obsessed over getting along because everyone but me bullied him. Well, if the other Monocoms drove him to suicide, but not me.
Hey, who's Monodam?
Huh? You already forgot? That's kinda scary. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like another class trial is wrapped up without incident, so I'm gonna take back this here Necronomicon. Seems like a waste, though. You guys sure you don't want to use it? You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster.
Shut up! How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual was obviously a lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic. I'm assuming you'll think another murder will happen if you do that, right? Who can say? Me, I can.
What a waste. If none of you were gonna use it, you should have let me have it. And I could have spread it to one of my dead siblings.
Which one?
Oh, I don't know. They were all pretty terrible, actually.
Wait, did one of us die? I could have sworn it's been just the two of us this whole time. It's too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Ha ha! Too bad!
Wow. So long. Farewell! Oh, I've only got one of those now.
So long, farewell. Me too, bud. Even now, he still talks about raising the dead.
This is stupid. What people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead. The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what.
That's not something a coward like you should say.
Shut up! Leave me alone! But there's one thing this case has taught me. I was in a cult briefly.
Right?
I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all. Not in this academy.
Yeah, you're right.
No, yeah, you're right.
Well, you know.
Well, that's why we have to face it together, right? Or, god damn it. That's why we have to work together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have, aside from murder weapons.
And Gonta do his best to keep everyone safe. Gonta want to protect everyone.
But your talent is entomology.
I don't want Shuichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, your talent as assassin is way more trouble. When are you gonna use that, huh?
I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent.
Huh?
It may not be possible now, but I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone. Maki.
Aw. I see. I wonder how long that'll last. What if your true calling is a killer shows?
Don't underestimate her. Maki Roll's one of my sidekicks.
I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki Roll?
Nope.
Oh, you guys are so close now. That must be the powerful bond of friendship.
But I did, though.
But I would have preferred it if it happens for it to happen sooner, especially not if, after losing 7 people.
You're right. Only 9 people left now.
Well, what do you know? The dumbass can do basic math. That's right. 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away and only 9 remain.
By that calculation, doesn't that make you one of the pieces?
Just 9 of us.
Humans are like weeds, too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end. That's totally what the heartless robot is thinking, right? Right?
No, I'm not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
But hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we're all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on a god, spirits, or the dead. Just you guys. I believe in all of you. Even Kokichi.
Well, you're right. Those of us who remain can start over.
Hold up, Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. And there's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept. Yank your head off and smash it on the ground with all your strength. Got that?
That's not much strength, bud. I've never heard of such an intense form of apology. Seems like everything is settled for now. Even though we're missing her.
Himiko, you okay? Anything Gonta can do to help? You can tell Gonta.
I think we should let her have some space for now. That might be best for her. I remember how I felt.
Oh, Gonta understand.
You need to go to Tenko's lab and talk to the ghost and play piano with her ghost for a minute.
Oh, I see.
God, Himiko is such a liar.
Huh?
Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world was comprised with just the truth. But even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know? What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings for a little bit. I only said this because I thought about it. Himiko's been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back. Hey, what are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back?
What? Hold back?
Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Oh, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. Tenko, Angie, I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely without you too. But I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. But I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without the both of you. Ah!
Himiko.
Damn it.
Someone give her a fucking hug, though. Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying.
Except Kiyo. Ah!
The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love. Tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission.
Barefoot?
Yeah, he's been barefoot the whole time.
Ugh.
You just now noticed that? Dude, don't wear shoes.
You see people's feet.
They were tears to push us forward.
Gonta was crying because he stepped on a rock hours ago and it's just in there.
After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However,
the rest of us did not.
Aww.
She fucking passed out. Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
No, she's fine. She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I've told you many times that I do not use my oil as a fuel source.
Oh wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that. She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think?
Yeah, I hope so.
Then go to carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking you.
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta's a gentleman after all.
While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed. Kaito had stopped in his tracks. You ain't skipping training, bud.
Yeah.
Kaito, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
You sure? Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were sick.
You worried about me?
No. Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Damn,
Fuck.
ice cold.
Still haven't warmed up to me, huh?
Maybe not, but I feel like the walls we had are coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. Seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore.
Yeah, 'cause of me.
Yeah, maybe, but you sound like you're bragging, Kaito.
Heh. Well, like I said, I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You can go on ahead.
Sure, got it. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Hopefully. Hey, don't die on me now. That'd be real rough. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaito. Nani? What? My boy.
Damn it. Don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet. Damn it. No way am I gonna die here. No way.
Aw. My boy. And here I was thinking Maki, Shuichi, and Kaito were gonna be like 3 dipshits to make it to the end. The main 3 fools, and then the other dumbasses, whoever makes it.
Mysterious mask.
Ooh.
You want to save?
Yes.
We can stop here. I'm really fucking tired, and
Yeah,
it's
me
only
too.
10. We only got 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
That was fun. Now, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for this lovely killing game, and don't forget to join us tomorrow for Fire Emblem. I think. Yep. Hey, stop stealing my outro. How dare you? Frankly. Thanks for watching. You know what? Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for Fire Emblem.
Deuces, bitches.
Yeah.